Spoken word 15. If you have run with footmen and they weary you. Jeremiah chapter 12 verse 5. If you have run with footmen and they have wearied you, then how can you contend with horses? And if in the land of peace in which you trusted they wearied you, then how will you do in the flat plain of the Jordan? Jeremiah chapter 12 verse 5. My highest desire is to be used by God mightily for the advancement of His kingdom and glory. Just handling ministry and leadership at the student level, I encountered a series of heartbreaking moments from fellow believers and friends, leaving me disillusioned. I was thinking how these Christian colleagues could disappoint me and act strangely as such. The Lord connected these experiences with this verse, suggesting to me that if these few offenses weary me, then what about the large people and crowd I seek? The pain and heartbreaking process involved in managing and handling large numbers of people cannot be overlooked. Part of the process will require your ability to handle offenses and disappointment. If at the early stages you are overwhelmed, then what will happen in the future when things become bigger and difficult to control? I have been close to a few men of God and have realized this is true. Part of the process of being used greatly by God includes certain painful reactions from people, their problems, and untoward attitudes. We will need to handle these present challenges well. The days of small beginnings are the platforms for training. Our strength should not fail in these early stages. We have to seek God's grace and strength to handle them as we look forward to handling greater responsibility. By extension, similar application can be drawn for those of us seeking expansion in other areas, career or business, relationship, family, or finance. How we handle the challenges of the present level should give us a picture of what we are asking for in the future. If you are already overwhelmed and worried by the small troubles of the present, footmen, then the future challenges, horsemen, which come with the expansion you seek, may crush you. Many of us are desiring great things from God, but are not counting the cost involved. The Lord has really been doing us good by withholding such great platforms from us. We will need to avail ourselves for training and mentorship as we aspire for these great heights. Stay strong. Learn to handle the present responsibilities and challenges well. Adopt the right attitude towards them. Gather every useful lesson and develop yourself through them. You'll get to that big height you desire. But before then, undergo training with the small ones. For reflection, what big things are you expecting from God? Have you considered the responsibilities and challenges involved in their attainment? How are we preparing ourselves to embrace such great heights? Thank you and amen.